and I've registered, and I have my voter's card now with me. So we also sensitizing our members in the church that they should do the same. They should vote, and their votes will count this time around. And also as a pastor, we're also praying that the Lord will grant us violence-free election that people will be happy about at the end of the day. So we are praying towards the election that's coming.
So how do you assess the effort of the Center for Life Transformation?
We are so happy to see that. The first time they came to my office and he introduced himself, and then he gave me his flyers and then the form. I was very happy because going through all what they have done in the past, it was a massive achievement they have done thus far. I have never seen like this in my life. Seeing an organization moving to almost all the sectors, mosque, churches, private organizations, sensitizing people on how they should vote and encouraging people to vote is something that personally I would have recommended that the federal government should please take them up and encourage them more than this, because of what they are doing. They are doing a very great job, honestly.
Okay, as the April 2011 general election is coming up, what message do you have to the National Electoral Commission and other relevant bodies to ensure free and fair election that will be acceptable by every Nigerian?
We should have one focus, and the focus is God. And I want to encourage the citizens of this country that we should be prayerful. We should pray that God should grant us peaceful election. And that is what we be campaigning in the church. We should not be criminally minded during this time around, or violently minded. And people will look at what our people are these. But we should be good citizens of this country. If you are a Christian, pray and vote. If you are a Muslim, pray and vote. And we ensure that by God's grace, at the end of the day, everybody will be happy. We are trusting God that we are going to have the freest election we have never had in this country, through the prayer of men of God and through the prayer of the children of God, nationwide.
The nature of the Nigerian political system, some of our politicians are using youth as a political banker. So what advice do you have to the religious leaders to continue sensitizing their followers in order to shun from that evil act?
Like in our church, our general overseer has addressed all the pastors that we should make sure that our youths are well educated on this issue of elections, and that we should preach to them. We should also encourage them that they should not involve themselves in any criminal act that may, tarnish the image of the church, the image of the nation, and even the image of ourselves. So we here, we've been able to call all our youth together in order, and then we have given them a word from our Father in the Lord that none of them should do anything contrary, or rather they should work towards achieving a good result at the end of the day, and that even the president of the country will be so happy that the youth of this nation, they are the future leader of tomorrow, based on what we are teaching them and what we are praying for, that they should turn to.
Do you have anything to say to the political electoral leader at all three tiers of government and the appointed ones to avoid self-interest?
What I have in mind to say, if I have opportunity, and which the opportunity has come, is that all of them should know that God is our creator, and that whatever we do today, whatever we are doing today, we are sowing a seed. And if the seed is badly sown, it will be reaped in the future. So whatever they are doing today, they should see themselves as if they are not only there by themselves. God put them there, and that they are there to represent this country. They are there to represent every nation. They are there to represent our society. So my advice to them is that they should hold on to God, and they should trust God that coming election should be peaceful, and coming election should be violence free. And that's my advice for them. And I trust God that as they also pray, God will also help them in their careers.
Okay, in terms of the crisis happening in some part of the country. So what call do you have to the security agency and the federal government and other relevant agencies to ensure peace and security among Nigeria and diverse communities?
Thus far, sir, in fact, the whole nation, we are applauding Kaduna. What Nigeria is going through now is not strange. But in Kaduna, we thank God for the peace that God has granted us. We want to thank God for the governor. We want to thank God for all the security agencies. We want to thank God for all the military personnel. They are not sleeping. They are waking up in the morning, at night. They are really working hard. So our advice for them is that as they have started, they should not stop. They should improve to ensure security for every Nigerian. That we should be able to move freely without any fear of attack, without any fear of being kidnapped, without fear of any maybe attack at night. We are trusting God that by God's grace, that which they have started, God will help them to improve on it. They are trying. And our prayer as pastors from the church is that the government will not relent, they will not fail us, and we will not fail them as members of the house of God. We will not fail them. We'll keep on praying for them. We'll support.
The youth especially, they should shun them, they should undermine them. If they come with their money and give them guns to go and kill, to go and assassinate, so that they get their mandate, they should reject it, they should not take it. So if you reject their money, they cannot instigate you to go and commit a crime.
For instance, we like to, is Pastor Olorejo here? Please, what he is the ministry to say, give us your listening ears. The government started yesterday, the combination of water. When there's a definite water, please, I would like you to give us your ears. God bless you. Allah shall barakat you. You are welcome, sir. When they tell you, that is power conference. So we are one number one taro. His life will never remain the same again. Shout amen. Because shortly we never be having your own this year in the name of Jesus. If you believe that, God will believe you. On this ongoing sensitization to churches and also to mosques, to appreciate our daddy in the house, visitation by divine appointment to create awareness. We are here to educate. We are here to sensitize. We are here to re-engineer. We are here to the subconscious minds of our eligible voters, both the youth and the adults. This year is a year God is taking a move. When the Shekara did Allah ke Modi, God wants to ensure that Nigeria is out of darkness. From our 29 we are too safe. That when the righteous are on the throne, when the righteous are on the throne, the people rejoice. When consumers are full, wicked people and the throne, the people know. We are more than enough. It's time for Nigeria to celebrate.